by being a part of it, by showing off the brand, by accepting myself and being appreciative, being a delegate. I celebrate it that way. And so that's how it
And as Miss Beyond Beautiful World, how are you being celebrated?
I believe I've been given a lot of opportunities to network and expand the brand, meet different people, and even be a mentor as well. So that's exciting. That's what I even did the pageant for, to expand who I am and what I have to offer to the world. So I've been able to celebrate in that way and have been celebrated. So I really appreciate this experience.
Yes, yes, Miss Sapphire. As a delegate previously, how did you feel celebrated, elevated, vindicated?
I celebrated myself by knowing that whatever adversities life brings, you can achieve. That was the most toughest time. I was going through a lot of things and I didn't want to finish, but you pushed me to go through. And I taught myself and I shown myself that no matter what, giving up is not the answer.
And as Miss Sapphire, what have you celebrated in yourself and how have you been celebrated?
I've celebrated myself in accepting me for who I am, accepting me for who I am, accepting me for what I want to become, accepting myself in terms of it doesn't matter what has happened because I can still go on.
All right.
I share
Yeah,
that.
I love that.
Yes.
Now, Miss Ruby, Christina Williams,
Yes.
as a delegate, how did you feel elevated?
How I feel elevated. Well, first and foremost, this is my third beauty pageant that I have participated in, and I am just more so appreciative of the opportunity. How I felt elevated, of course, was just knowing again that I can achieve these things by participating and staying focused. Even though the timing of when I got involved, I knew that I can still make it happen, and that's what I did.
And you definitely did because you were the last delegate to come on board just because you found out late.
Yes, I did.
And you showed up and showed out.
I did my best.
Yes. So now, as Ms. Ruby, how have you been celebrated?
Um, I've been celebrated, of course, just by when I go to different events. I'm always welcome and love and appreciated, and they are inspiring me to take things to the next level.
Now, I have talked with you all, but I haven't seen you all
Mm-hmm.
in about a month and a half because I've been out of the country. And before that, I was not feeling physically best. I didn't want anyone to get sick. But you all have worked without me, and which is a great thing because as women, we can collaborate without competing.
Absolutely.
We can celebrate ourselves without dimming the light of someone else. And that's what you all have done without having my hand holding or what y'all doing. So in your last conversations, because you all have your own monthly meetings,
Mm-hmm.
what did you all decide you were going to do and what have you done in the month of December?
So the month of December was the month of advocacies. And so I definitely, my advocacy is mentorship through athletics. So I started a GoFundMe fundraiser to raise money for three young ladies that are part of an all black volleyball club. And so the tuition is kind of costly, of course. They
Mm-hmm.
have travel expenses, uniforms, things like that. And so I wanted to assist them with that as I played club volleyball when I was their age, which led me to become a D1 athlete, Division 1 athlete, and then athletic director, now volleyball coach. And so I know how important it is to be a part of the club program at the preteen age. And I feel as though they shouldn't, be focused on finances and worries about that. And so I started that fundraiser in order to help them so that one day they could do my advocacy, which is mentorship through athletics. And so I know the rest of the court also did things as well. Did you guys want to share?
Absolutely. What I did was starting with myself. I wanted to embrace what deliverance felt like, looked like, and how I am to represent myself. I wanted to do that first. And then with your help, I connected with a women's and children's domestic violence organization, which I'll be speaking in a couple of weeks and having a fundraiser for different supplies and items that they may need. Her name is Via, and I connected with her, and I would like to create sponsorships. I would like to create a relationship. I would like to do things to help the women know that you too can overcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know you had gotten started early.
I did. With the new position that I'm currently working in, I created a after school program at the where I'm currently at. I've started two after school programs because my advocacy is youth development. So I started an after school beauty pageant that takes place on Tuesdays for the young ladies. And then I'm big on entrepreneurship. So I also have an entrepreneurship after school program that's going on right now. I definitely am a big supporter in regards to individuals learning how to start and run their own business so that they're not just a corporate slave.
And I do have to get there.
Yes,
I
you
will
do,
be
ma'am, because I need
there.
your assistance.
Yes, I will be there
come
before
on.
the end of this month. One of those Tuesdays, I'm going to make it. Now, you all also do things that are social
Yes.
together. So, if I recall correctly, there is a spa day coming up. Is that happening?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. We are excited about that.
It's overdue.
Yes.
So, what is the spa concept for you all?
So we're going to get a massage as a group. And so we did a whole group thing, and it comes with some champagne. And so we're going to relax. We're going to unwind, have a girls' night or girls' day. And just, that's helps with our mental health. That's most important of all things. We can't um, work and do our pageantry things and assist the community if we don't have ourselves together in the inside. So I think that
Absolutely.
it's important for us to have this spa day. And this is going to be, we're going to get to know each other a little bit more on a deeper level as well. So I'm excited for that.
I was just going to add to that in regards to saying it's a great opportunity for us to build bonding moment for us and to learn a little bit more of who we all are, of backstories, and just being able to share. And I think most importantly, just giving each other hugs.
Right, because there's a saying you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Absolutely.
Right, that's right.
And for a lot of people, the holiday season is rough
It
due
is.
to loss and longing, plus just everyday life. Life now sometimes can get rough,
Mm-hmm.
and you need a time out to say, but I'm going to be fine. Matter of fact, I am fine, and I want to be fine with my sister friends.
Correct.
So that is an amazing connection on a social level. So although the pageant does have a business side, it also has a social side and a friendship side because we do not condone, I'm trying to say it nicely,
Say it
the
with your chest.
the competitive cutthroat behavior. We expect delegates to assist each other
Right.
because it's just not that type of party.
It's
as
a
they say.
sisterhood.
Yeah, it's a
That's
celebration of womanhood. And
That's
so
right.
we're not knocking each other down.
Mm.
We're only
No.
building each other up.
That's right.
Right. And for me, for me with the court it's the sisterhood.
Mm.
Family is everything to me. It's where you can be your authentic self. You can come to when you need things, whatever. So emotionally, it's the sisterhood for me.
And something that I learned as I got older, family is not always blood.
No, it's not.
I have people that are biologically connected, but they are not family.
Of course.
They are relatives.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And I have people that are not biologically connected that have been closer to me than my own skin some days.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely have that type of connection within not just this pageant system as delegates, but then you all carried it on into your reigning queen time.
Yeah.
And that I appreciate. Now, I also seem to remember something about a photo shoot.
Yes, I have contacted a photographer, and that's one of the things that I would like for us to do. We discussed at our last dinner different ideas that we will represent to the community in terms of our court, our reign, what we're going to do. So we'll probably solidify everything during the spa togetherness, but we do have a photographer.
Excellent.
And so this will be for, we are going to try to drop this for Black History Month as well as Women's History Month. We have plans with these photos. I can't share just yet. Stay tuned. But these, you just be on the lookout in February and March.
Because February is Black History Month, and right after that is Women's History Month.
And
Yes.
my birthday.
And your birthday.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to have to
Happy
do a
birthday,
little
sister.
celebrating for
Oh yeah,
you
she already.
too.
Okay, so
No, don't say it.
I can't
Don't
say
say
I
it.
can't say it.
Oh my goodness. Now, I know that there are also a bigger group plan for this summer because all of you want to do youth impactment
Yes.
on some level
Yep.
because even though people hear domestic violence and they think women, children are impacted just as much, if not more so, than the women.
Mm-hmm.
And not that every victim is a woman, but the majority are. So, with you all having youth focus for your advocacies, what is your big plan for this summer?
So we have two major things that we are planning. We plan to have a crowning ceremony for preteens or teenagers. We haven't decided the age range just yet. But like a crowning ceremony, they're going to go through different stages. We want to talk to them, maybe bring in some guest speakers, and through those different stages, they're going to earn a crown at the end of that. And then at the summer, maybe June, July, we plan on having a young adult expo. We don't know that age range yet either, but that is for success as they head into their career or trade, whatever they need in life. Just they need some motivation and just successful Black entrepreneurs and the young entrepreneurs. I don't think they have enough
Exposure.
exposure. Thank you for the assistance. I don't think they have enough exposure or organizations or events for that age range, and so I want to really build on that, especially in Chicago.
Well, I know that way back when the push was high school, college, job,
Mm-hmm.
and that's played. That's kind of dead for a lot of people, not because of an intellectual issue, because it's not that, oh, you didn't go to college so you're not smart. It is that's not the path for everyone.
Everybody. Yeah.
And if you're going to not go to college and not get that debt, which that's a whole different conversation,
It sure is.
what are you going to do? Because you still need to do something. So if you are opening up doors for them to see other options and other opportunities,
Yes.
that will be fantastic because it doesn't happen overnight. I don't care how successful people look to you. No one that I know has gotten this big in a year or even two. It takes foundational work. And if you start at 15, 16 years old, by the time you are 21, you may have something that's really working.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what
just
age
think
range
about
do
it.
you think being 15 to?
I say 16 to 24, or the eighth graders, which I think is like 14 years
14.
old.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there are younger people that have entrepreneurial spirit but don't know where to get assistance with that. They don't know where to look for guidance. You know, so those little kids that have a lemonade stand, that's an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Or selling the candy.
Right.
Yes.
At school and stuff.
Mhm.
The chips,
Yes.
yeah.
The top winner of the popcorn.
Oh my gosh, not the popcorn. I'm so sorry you all just tired of the popcorn. But even those that have a big vision for example, they want to go to space camp. Why? Because they want to do something that is space related.
Yeah.
The average person doesn't have that type of exposure. So even if it's a connection for a scholarship to get them in a program where they would like to get more information, even if it's just to find out that this may not be for me, but you'll never know unless you try.
Yep.
You have to let people have that opportunity. So I'm excited to see you all coming with that because not many people are doing it.
Right.
And for you all to have collaborated to get that together, I'm so excited. Now,
You sound like you're not gonna help. Hold on now. Now you know
No,
you need your hands
you
too.
you know if you call me, I'm there. I'm Johnny on the spot. But I know the foundation will be you all's decision.
Yeah.
Because again, you all have worked independently without me. I get a little memo. This is where we are, and this is what we did. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
That means that you trust what we doing.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Because this is not a children's pageant. You all are grown women.
Yes.
And each of you has something to contribute. And all of you have an experience that I can benefit from as well.
Mhm.
So I can give some insight, but I don't have to overrule what you all are doing. It's not that type of situation. You all have the guidance here. So you don't need, come on, Valia.
Right.
You don't need that. Now, in the next 4 Thursdays, and then the first Saturday of February, we are having pageant open houses for each age group. So this Thursday is for the Diamonds, Thursday night via Zoom. The following Thursday is the Ruby night.
Okay.
The Thursday after that is the Emerald evening. And the last Thursday, which may be the 1st of February, is the Sapphire.
Right. Yes, it's a-
And then that Saturday, for people that could not meet their age group, on the 3rd, there will be one at 3 o'clock. Now, this is to discuss women that are 21 to 29, those are the diamonds, 30 to 39, these are the rubies, 40 to 49 are the emeralds, and 50 and older are the sapphires. What the pageant is about, what the pageant represents, and to answer any questions you have about becoming a delegate. Because we do have a lot of moving parts, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So
And it's life changing.
it is. And that's why I'm really excited about this year because
Yeah.
you all have
3 times the
represented.
charm.
Yes, you all have
Yay.
represented so well. So for those that are watching us via intellectualradio.com, an iHeartRadio station, or our lives, what would you, and being Facebook Lives, what would you tell them as far as what they can expect to be celebrated, elevated, and vindicated in some cases as a delegate?
What I would tell someone, expect to be celebrated. Expect no matter what is going on, no matter, oh, I don't think I can do this. I've never heard. During the time of me even telling people about it, the majority of what I've heard has been, oh, I know somebody that's been in a pageant or I've seen it on TV. I am bringing it to the home. Like, this is something that you can actually achieve, and you will experience the sisterhood. You will experience a leader, a owner of a pageant that cares out the door. She's not going to treat you like a stranger. She's going to be happy that you are a part of it because she knows the journey and, most importantly, the outcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what I would like ladies to, I'm saying someone's calling on the phone. They're calling for Earl.
Yes, hold on.
Oh,
They calling for you.
Oh, we got.
do I
We got a call.
We got
Oh,
calls.
never
All
experienced
right.
this one now. We got some questions.
Which button do I push, Earl?
Phone.
The phone.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Queens. This is Ms. Emerald.
Oh,
Hi.
Melissa.
Just wanted you all to know that you're doing a fantastic job, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you today, but I am there with you in spirit.
Aw,
Always.
Thank you
Always.
so much.
Thank you, Monisa. And this is what we're talking
Like,
about.
wow.
She
I'm
couldn't
about to
physically
cry.
be here, but she's here. She showed up. And we love you and we appreciate your taking your time out from what I know you had to do to just drop a little call for
Because
us.
you here.
Before you go,
Well,
Monisa, I would
I
like you
want
to
you all to know
tell
I love
something. I want you to tell the listening audience what has been your celebration, your elevation, your vindication through the pageant.
Well, my celebration and elevation has been just a lot of self healing.
Mhm.
And I want to say the pageant was instrumental in pulling out what was already there that I did not realize. And that was unrealized power. And so for me, since the pageant, I have not been afraid to use the word no because I'm always putting people and things over and above myself. And so, and also through the relationship with the lady, I've seen a different side of me in terms of being able to pull on a sisterhood where, unfortunately, in society, a lot of times there's so much competition with women that we don't realize we are our greatest energy support system. And so these young ladies, you know, when we're together and even when we're not together, I still pull on their strength. And so, and also they help me to be creative, pull out the creative side of me. So I have been just celebrating myself in the sense of being more open to sisterhood as well as embracing who I am in and out.
Thank you, Monisa. I appreciate your testimony. And I will talk with you later this week. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Love you, ladies.
Love
You
you
too.
too.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
So that again is a testament to the connection
Mm.
because she had let me know she could not come, and Miss Diamond did also. And I knew she had something important to do, but she still found a way to call in to support.
Support for sure.
So, as we are about to wrap up in a few minutes, what I would like to do firstly is invite women 21 and older to go to www.beyondbeautifulworld.com and register for either the open house that is your age group or the general open house, which will be Saturday, February 3rd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Know that this is not a Chicagoland pageant. This is a national pageant. So you can be anywhere in this country, anywhere in the world actually, and become a pageant delegate. We were talking with ladies when I was in Ghana,
Ooh.
and one of the ladies was like, I'm going to try to figure it out. I'm like, let me know.
Do it.
Because if you figure out half, we'll get you the other half.
When's the next trip?
Right.
We'll talk about
We all
that.
gotta go.
'Cause
Right.
we're all going.
I'm passport
Sponsored
ready.
by Rihanna.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Passport ready.
Passport ready.
And lastly, for the remaining time of your reign, because you all will be reigning queens until November 1st, what is it that you want to see shine in yourselves most?
Ooh. What I would like to see what shine in me is the beauty that I've covered for so long. The smile that
Wait, girl, don't have me do a foot tap and a hand clap. What? What does
Yes.
that mean?
That means the smile is back.
Ooh.
That means it's okay, is back. That means even though I went through what I went through, gained all this weight, it's gonna come off. And it's okay. That means that there's no difference between me and you. My valley is my valley. And I went through, but I am out. I would like to be more into my dressing nice, fashion, because I was the one that lost that wearing jeans and hoodie covering my face. And I don't do that anymore.
Because one of your hobbies was vintage fashion.
I was about to say that. Yes. So
Vintage
what I would
fashion.
what I would like to do is show every gown that I wore. For those that don't know, every gown that I wore at the pageant came from the 1940s.
I didn't even know that.
Ooh.
Yes, I did. I did a
Nice.
study on the gowns, and every single gown represented era from 1940 to 1949. And the reason why I chose the 1940s is because my mother was born in 1949.
Cool.
So you have to give homage to who took care of you, who
Got you
raised,
here.
who got you right.
Mm.
So I celebrated the year that she was born. So I decided each outfit, each gown represented something I seen in the Vogue pattern, the Vogue vintage pattern. I exclusively looked at Vogue. I don't know why I chose Vogue, but I did.
Because, girl, you are a Vogue type of person. That's
Mhm.
why.
So for my reign being in the pageant, I want to be the shining star for that woman that lost her life.
All right.
That's beautiful.
Come on, Christina, hit us with it, Miss Ruby.
I will say for me to unleash the fire that's just been sitting there. I'm a fire sign, so there's a lot of different things that I have been wanting to do, but just haven't really had I want to say more so the courage. But where I'm at right now, I'm just ready to unleash so more people can learn about who I really am versus what they've seen.
And what they decided in their own heads.
Oh, that part.
Yes, I understand.
Look, that.
Wait,
But
right. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I think also showing what God can do.
yeah,
I think that's what I want to do. Show the end result of when you really just give it to Him.
mm-hmm.
Okay, if we're going to go there, hold on.
It
sounds-
Give me a minute.
sounds
Give
like
me a
it.
minute. One of my favorite parts of the Bible is the book of Daniel, where Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were in the fire, and yet they were not burned.
Burned,
Mhm.
yes.
Sometimes we're in the fire, and it's raging,
Yes.
but we have to trust that we're not being burned.
No, I'm gonna rise like the phoenix. So.
The Phoenix Rising testimonial
Yes.
part of the
I'm rising like the
pageant.
phoenix.
Yes,
You better watch out.
that's it. But you have to be strong enough in your faith and your belief system to know that you can hold on to God's unchanging hand and He will not let you go.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You got to trust that.
God's plan.
Yes, God's plan. And it's not always our plan.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever He has for us is much better than what we have planned for ourselves.
Yes. And what I am a living testimony on is that He will do it. He will do it. He will heal your sin sick soul.
That's it.
He will do it. And I tear up because I know what it's like to lose your joy.
Mm.
But I found it.
That's right.
No, it's likely you lose your spark and get it back.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Mm.
Miss Valia, Miss Beyond Beautiful World.
All right, to answer the question, similar to my sisters, especially my fire sign sister over there.
Hey, fire sign. Gang, gang, gang.
I am a Leo, the queen of the jungle.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so I think it is accepting who I am fully. I think my whole life I've tried to run away. Like I know I'm a leader, but it's like, it's okay. Get somebody else to do it. Or like I don't want all that pressure. I don't want it's okay. But at this point, it's like, no, I'm just gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna be who I am supposed to be. And so it's stepping into my crown. That is what this is. This means to me.
Ditto.
And with that being
That's what
said,
it
you
is.
are awesome. You are doing
Aw,
amazing.
Thank you.
And I am so glad to be a part of this court with you.
Yes,
Yay.
you all as well. Thank you all so much.
And understand that these ladies came here having no idea what I was going to speak with them about.
None.
We don't
No.
have scripted conversations. We are talking in their truths and we're talking from their souls. So what you hear, this is who they are. And we don't expect them to be anything but better
Our higher
by their
selves.
own definition of
Higher
better.
selves.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So, again, go to www.beyondbeautifulworld.com and register for the open houses. And ladies, if you are looking for a transformative experience that is connected to pageantry in a way that you had never anticipated, this is the pageant for you. And with that, this is your host of the Quintessential Queens podcast on www.intellectualradio.com and iHeartRadio station. I am today's host, Rhea Ray Harris Yarbrough, wishing you peace, love, and all good things through Christ who strengthens me and my girls. I'll talk with you soon. Next week, Dee Sutton will be in the seat interviewing her guests. Until then, stay safe.
Bye, everyone.
Peace and love.
Awesome. That's a good one.